Thank you for joining us at midday. I'm Tirsa Smith. The NCAA, UT, and the state of Tennessee are in the heat of battle over NIL rule enforcement. Reports of a potential NCAA investigation began circulating around social media, and now we are hearing from the state's top lawyer. Today, we spoke with Tennessee Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti about what the end goal is for this case. He says that they can either litigate all the way through the courts, or the NCAA can come to them and have a conversation about the rules they have in place.
In the long run, what we want are rules that are fair and rules that are clear, that let student athletes capitalize on their name, image, and likeness rights, but do so in an orderly way. What we have right now is the Wild West. I mean, that's what the NCAA complains about, and they're right. But it's not just the Wild West, it's the Wild West with arbitrary and vague enforcement, which is even worse than just having unclear rules.
Skrmetti added that the lawsuit did come together very quick once enforcement action started, and they have a great team of lawyers that worked hard to get the case together. He said there is one piece of lawsuit that could be settled really soon, while the main body of it could take years if it goes to court.
It could take years. The temporary restraining order that we've asked for is going to be resolved in the next few days, one way or another. So we've asked the court to enjoin the NCAA from enforcing any of the NIL recruitment rules going forward.
AG Skrmetti says that the case, if litigated all the way through, has potential to reach the United States Supreme Court. The University of Tennessee is standing firm behind Chancellor Dondi Plowman's strong words on the NIL violations. Plowman released her response in a letter to NCAA President Charlie Baker. Plowman not holding back, blaming the NCAA for lack of guidance and creating, quote, extraordinary chaos that student athletes and institutions are struggling to navigate. Yesterday, the UT Knoxville chancellor talking about why she responded the way she did.
If someone charges you or your family or your children with something that you didn't do and you think is unfair, you're going to speak up. And so that's kind of how I feel. Was sort of no question in my mind about what to do. I will always stand up for our student athletes. And that's where the attack was really on, if you want to be honest about it. And so it won't be the last time I stand up for student athletes.
Plowman had previously stated the accusations were factually untrue and procedurally flawed. This all started when the New York Times reported that one part of the investigation covers a recruiting trip to bring quarterback Nico Iamaleava to Rocky Top. He was reportedly flown here on a private jet with the Spire Collective, footing the bill. We should note WATE has a media partnership with Spire.